Hey YouTube, so yesterday I made a video about this band called Ladyhawke that I accidentally bought a ticket to because I thought it was another band called Ladyhawke. So I thought I'd do a review on the actual Ladyhawke I wanted to see. This Ladyhawke has an E at the end. The one I went to buy a ticket for was Ladyhawke. I didn't know there was a big difference. I did know there were two bands called Ladyhawke. I didn't think to double check. I just got excited and went, oh, Ladyhawke's in town. Because I had kind of a little bit of a crush on her, but not just because she's a cute, attractive woman, but it's because on her cover art she's got these cats and she's got a Nintendo gun shoved in her underwear, in her panties. She's got a Super Nintendo, she's playing video games with her shirt open. I got kind of, as a kind of a geeky loser nerd, I got kind of, you know, intrigued by that, I guess, for a lack of a better term. But yeah, it's a self-titled album, Ladyhawke. The main brain is actually that girl. Her name is Phillips, nicknamed Pip Brown. She's from New Zealand. And it's pretty much, the whole album is just pretty much these electro, little pop ditties, little pop songs. I read in an interview that she just wrote all these songs in like a bedroom studio. She didn't have any big aspirations. She thought maybe she could just write a couple songs, get signed to some Australian indie label, do moderate success, but she was like, she blew up. Like, everyone got into Ladyhawke, everyone who heard it got really into her. Very exciting. You can take any song on this album. It's one of those albums where you can pick any song and it can be the single, right? It's like pretty consistent, very tuneful, very catchy, very colorful, very vibrant. It's got a lot of 80s throwback. It's got a lot of kind of Pet Shop Boys sounds, Cyndi Lauper sounds, Pat Benatar, whatever else, kind of 80s. She's all over the map in the 80s. Kind of, to compare to some modern bands, I'd say she sounds kind of like Metric or like Ladytron, maybe Kylie Minogue, but not as manufactured and like record industry friendly, not as cold as Ladytron, not as boring as Metric. Very colorful, very, very nice songs. I like pretty much the whole album back to back. I'd call it a guilty pleasure, but I don't feel guilty by liking it. She's also got her drawings of her cats dressed as ghosts on the back. Very attractive lady, very, very talented. I read she has this condition called Asperger's syndrome too, which is a form of autism that affects your interactiveness, your communication skills. Apparently it also affects your imagination, but none of those symptoms are prevalent on this CD. This CD has lots of interactiveness, lots of imagination and color. She's got songs about making out in the back of vans, songs about Paris burning, songs about relationships and backstabbing girls and putting on shows. This is a cool picture of her, like a little belly button crotch shot. Pips Brown. The CD was released on 2008 and Modular Records. It's her dressed as a ghost. I'm not a big fan of ghosts. I prefer to bust ghosts and be friends with ghosts. But yeah, Ladyhawke. Good, consistent electro indie pop, very not thorough, very consistent is the word I'm looking for. Awesome songs, like I said, any song on here could be a single. Ladyhawke, I would check her out if you like sexy girls playing sexy kind of synthesizer pop music. Very attractive lady, seems very talented. She says she's already getting to work on her second album, so I'm kind of excited. I hope it's going to be as good as this one. She's not going to go the Emily Haynes route and go all like, oh, I'm going to play piano and be sappy. She writes a good tune. She's got a good ear for music. I would, maybe if you ever come to the city, Pip Brown, we could hook up. I'm a pretty big deal in Edmonton, right? Anyway, yeah, so anyway, peace out.